This is an instructional video on how to restore your car's headlights back to a near factory finish. So here are the tools I'm going to be using to perform the restoration. I went out to AutoZone and purchased a Meguiar's headlight restoration kit for about 20 bucks. You can find some cheaper for around $7, but the price range is normally between $10 and $15. It comes with the headlight wax, a protectant, which you apply at the very end, 3 different sandpapers for the wet sanding process, and some of that kits come with a microfiber cloth. Stuff that you're probably going to need and have around your house are masking tape, which this is just blue painter's tape, a squirt bottle filled with water, this is wet sanding, and the drill is optional. I'd recommend it because you can get a lot better buffing results with a drill rather than just doing it with the microfiber really hard. And the attachment came with the kit. First thing that you're going to want to do is take your painter's tape and mask off the area around the headlight. That way when you're buffing you don't end up ruining your paint. If you purchased your headlight restoration kit from an auto parts store, it's going to come with a bunch of different types of sandpaper, and it's going to be ranked from number 1 being the heaviest course and number 4 being the finest course. Depending on the state of your headlight, you're probably going to want to start with either a very fine course if your headlight is very clear, or a very heavy course if it looks like this here. You can actually hear how rough it is. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab your sandpaper that's labeled 1, and you're going to want to spray it with water. Get it nice and wet. Then you're going to spray the headlight and get that nice and wet. This is wet sanding, you don't want to dry sand or else you'll get really deep scratches. Then what you're going to want to do is sand it in circular motions throughout the whole headlight using firm pressure. Once you have a nice, almost milky looking finish, that means it's time to stop. What you're then going to want to do is spray the headlight with water, and then you're going to want to flip your sandpaper over to the other side, or the sandpaper that's labeled 2. also known as the next finest sandpaper. You're going to want to do the same thing. Alright, as you can see, the surface looks just like how it was with the first grit of sandpaper. The next thing to do is you're going to take the next finest sandpaper, which in this case is number 3, and you're going to spray the surface, and you're going to spray the sandpaper, and you're going to sand it horizontally with firm pressure. After about a minute sanding with the level 3, it's time to move up to level 4, which is the finest amount of sandpaper. So once again, you're going to take your spray bottle, you're going to spray the surface, you're going to spray sandpaper, and this one you're going to do vertically. So what you're going to want to do is take your headlight polish and your microfiber, and you're going to apply about a dime size amount to the microfiber. And you're going to place it on the headlight. You're going to coat the headlight evenly with it. And then you're going to buff it. This is where, if you have the drill and you bought the Headlight Restore kit that has the attachment, this is your time to use it, because your headlights will come out very clear if you do. So here's the drill. I'm going to put the polish, about a dime size amount, on the drill. I'm going to kind of smear it in there, then I'm going to polish it using medium pressure. After quite a bit of buffing, you're going to want to take your microfiber, you're going to want to wipe off the headlight really good. You don't want to buff it with the microfiber, and if you're already using a microfiber, buff it with a clean microfiber. Don't buff it with the one you're using to polish. And your headlight protectant, and you put about a dime sized amount on it. This on the corner will do, like so. And you're going to want to put this on horizontally . Then you're going to want to take the clean side of the rag that you just used, you're going to want to kind of buff it in a circular motion. Then once you put the sealant on it, you're free to remove any masking tape. And there you have it. There's your finished product. Nice, clear headlight.